Maybe if you stopped using you...
If you ain't using it.
My mistake.
Hey there. You're new around Good Neighbor, if I'm not mistaken. What do you think of the...
Ask.
Just trying to get a feel for you. Ain't exactly the safest neighborhood, so I like to know who's gonna cause trouble and who's gonna end it.
What's running? Sell a bit of scrap, that sort of thing.
I'm usually here or drinking that swill Charlie slinging at the third rail. Looking for parts? I also might have a job for you if you're interested.
What's the job?
Don't know if you've had the beer down at the third rail, but I swear Charlie must have found it in a sewer.
Found this holotape while doing repairs at the Rexford. Delivery notice for a brewing machine. Pre-war. Thing is, it was never delivered. What with all the bombs and all. Done some asking around, and I think it might still be intact. Which is where you come in.
I assume this is a paying job.
Of course. How about 200 caps and some of the beer? Think you can get a hold of that brewing machine for me?
What's the catch?
The usual. Place it's in isn't empty. Might have to shoot your way in. Are you gonna take the job?
I'm in. Let's do it.
Great. So, the brewing machine is in the basement of an old bar called the Shamrock Tap House. When you leave town, make your way around east till you hit Atlantic. Great big green sign. Bring it back here when you're done.
Before you even start, let's skip to the point. We have rooms, one room specifically. Payment due up front.
Can you tell me a bit about this hotel?
Oh, why do they always have questions? The Hotel Rexford used to be a grand establishment. We even had guests that didn't throw up all over the floor. But now the only people who come by are looking for somewhere to nurse a hangover or shoot up chems. So, still want a room?
Who owns this place?
Mr. Morowski. Oh, you should have seen him in his day. This place used to be flowing with high-end chems, beautiful clients, and oh, the parties. But now he just stews in the back office and disgraces his parents' memory. I swear, if they knew how far he's fallen, they'd die all over again. So why don't you rent a room before I get worked up?
Deal.
The room is on the top floor. When you come to the hallway, it's the last one on the right.
Oh man, someone new. You need some jet, man? Home-brewed, reasonable prices?
What's Jet?
You don't know? It's the best. It just hypercharges everything. Like you got the speed of 10 men in one.
Don't need anything today.
All right.
I just clean up around here. This place ain't what it used to be, and it ain't used to be much.
Excuse me.
What? No, it can't. It's you. From Sanctuary Hills, right?
Wait, are you from Vault-Tec?
I am Vault-Tec. 20 years of loyal service, and now look at me. I wasn't on the list. But you, look at you. 200 years, and you're still perfect. How's that possible?
You don't know? They didn't tell you?
Tell me what? What is it? How did you get through these last 200 years untouched?
The Vault had these pods that froze us in place. I only thawed out recently.
What? Vault-Tec never told me that. Unbelievable. Well, I had to get to the future the hard way. Living through the filth, the decay, and the bloodshed. Look at me. I'm a ghoul. A freak.
Are there any other ghouls out there from before?
You mean crazy Kent and nothing bothers me, Daisy? Yeah, there's a couple of us. But no one from the neighborhood. No one from Vault-Tec. He just left me there.
I'm so sorry. I didn't know this would happen.
You know, you're the only other person I met from before. Oh God. I've been so alone here. No Commonwealth settlement. Once a ghoul with 200 years of Vault-Tec sales experience.
Hey, you know you could head back to Sanctuary. I'll come visit. I promise.
Really? You will? Okay, I'll head over there right now. You promise you'll come visit, right? I'll see you there.
Your room is upstairs, top floor, the last one on the right down the long hallway.
I was out by the Cambridge ruins yesterday. Heard this weird distress call. Somebody's in a pickle.
Yes.
Seeing red! Ah! You gonna die already?
Whatever you dish out, I do you double.
that's just great. Every second you hide, I just get madder.
Must have turned tail and ran.
Got ya! Using a stealth boy or something? Won't work. Found it, cockhead!
Yeah?
I just clean up around here.
Your room is upstairs, top floor, the last one on the right down the long.
you're looking to stock up on general equipment, you can hit Daisy's discounts.
What? You need something to take the edge off? Fred Allen, Hotel Rexford. He'll hook you up.
Sweet.
It's working.
Oh, yeah! Oh, it's on! Someone's gotta beat it. Turned out the light! They got the drop on us! Oh, I'm gonna have fun with you!
Leaving so soon? Was just starting to admire you.
Let's see those moves!
Lost him? Ah, that's just great.
Gonna do you up and spit on your corpse! Gonna rub you out! Think you know the score, huh? The boss says hello! Ah! nice pair of cement shoes for you.
Disappearing act ain't fooling me. Shouldn't hide. Ain't very courageous of you. Scratch one off the list. Ran off.
Huh? Wait a minute.
The hell?
Ah, cheese it. Ain't nothing here. What was that? Man, whack him! The hell? Wait.
Say hello, goodbye.
Wait a minute.
Time for you to take the floor. You're nothing, low-rent trash. Using a stealth boy or something? Won't work. Found you, knucklehead! Wrong crew.
Hiding? Well, fee-fi-fo-fum.
You little rat!
That was fun.
You get into trouble, it's your own damn fault. Watch yourself.
What, we pals now? Gonna shoot the breeze? Take a walk.
Need a place to stay? Try Hotel Rexford.
Hey, Charlie.
I've heard some exterminator cleaned out the rats in the old warehouses. Wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
Rats? What are you talking about?
Oh, me? I'm just shooting the breeze, Gov. Don't pay me no mind. By the way, you left some caps behind last time you were here. Big amount, too. Lucky old Charlie is watching out for you.
Had a talk with a man about some cans. He asked me what's your flavor. I said I need a favor. I'm a little short of caps, but I'm a good
My
neighbor.
client appreciates the work you did with his rat problem. Now, if you're buying, let's hear what you want.
With the swans out in the commons with nothing on. The mutants stop to savor all my bad behavior. It's all in a day's work when you're a good neighbor.
Hey, you paying attention or what?
We can shake it up a little, we can kick it up a notch, we can put it on the grid. Better get it while it's hot. I'll meet you in the middle. You can show me what you got. If you're feeling lucky tonight.
Boy, I'm talking to you.
Diamond City, yeah, it's my thing. I flash my style. I show my rings. I do the boys a favor with all my manual labor. It's good to be a good neighbor.
Boy, I'm talking to you.
We can shake it up a
Boy,
little.
I'm talking to you.
Kick it up a notch. We can put it on the griddle. Better get it while it's hot.
I've got a few minutes to browse.
Nothing watered down.
Show me what feeling lucky tonight. Ooh, Diamond City, yeah, that's my thing. I flash my style, I show my rings.
You're becoming quite a regular.
I do the
Well,
boys
the
a
beer
favor.
still tastes the
With
same.
all my manual labor, it's good to be a good neighbor. I do the boys a favor with all my manual labor. It's good to be a good.
You can't just take that.
Better keep your iron strapped on. Friendly advice.
It's always a good time being a good neighbor, isn't it? I hope you're having one.
Beautiful as always, Max.
Thanks, Charlie. Can I get some water?
No
Hey,
need
Magnolia.
to even ask.
Something I can do for you,
Always set
gorgeous?
aside a stash of the good stuff just for you.
I wouldn't mind hearing another song.
A good musician listens to her audience. How about this one?
What'll it be?
Yeah? Hey there.
Lady, I need to be a lot more high or a lot more drunk to be bothered right now.
You're blocking my light, doll.
I'll never hear the end of this for Mother.
Ruby and sweet, I've got hips that can't be beat. I got eyes.
Looks like we got another freak, just won't fit anywhere else.
Stay free, sister.
Excuse me. I can find my own way home. Thanks.
You ever
Smell
been a
that?
kill or be killed? Some
That's
fine-looking
freedom.
weapons.
I've got all that you could ever
Yes.
want. I just need a man who's man enough.
Edward, are you there?
Are you reading me, Jack? You can't hold me.
Edward, switch to single sideband modulating. Can you hear me? Edward, switch over to the Hartley modulator. Do you copy?
Switching now. How's this?
Oh, that's done it. Edward, what's going on there?
We're under attack. They're inside the building.
Inside? Can you keep them out of the basement?
I'm trying, Jack. I've never seen raiders that... For God's sake, Sammy, the doorway, right there. Sorry. Things are a little busy around here right now.
Listen, if they're inside the building, you have to go to the office and shut down the elevator. You can't risk them getting to Lorenzo.
Got it. Office. Elevator. You better round up whoever you can and get...
Hello? Edward? Come in. Edward! There's no signal at all. I've lost him.
What's happening, Jack? If these people are inside Parsons, if they free him...
Don't worry, I'll handle it.
I always knew it would end this way. I never should have allowed you to lock up Lorenzo in that place.
That isn't helping, Mother. And as I recall, using the serum was your idea, not mine.
So what are you going to do?
I said I'll handle it. I'm thinking.
What's going on?
That was Edward. He's at Parsons, the old asylum. They're under attack by raiders. It's strange. The guards have held off raiders before without any trouble. I don't know what's gone wrong this time.
What happened?
The guards at Parsons called in that they were under attack. Edward went to help. I've only just been able to raise him, briefly. I didn't get much, but it sounds like the situation there is nearly out of control. I wonder if these could be the same raiders that stole that last shipment. If some of them had used the undiluted serum, it could explain their unusual success against Edward's men.
What exactly does this serum do?
I suppose it's time you knew. The main benefit of the serum is to halt aging. My family and I are all over 400 years old. But it also confers other side effects, especially in the undiluted form that the raiders stole. It increases strength and resistance to all kinds of physical damage. So at least some of these raiders may be much more dangerous than the ones you're used to dealing with.
If you're 400 years old, then you were born before the Great War.
Yes, I think you were too. I'd say mid-21st century?
What makes you think that?
Patterns of speech, general demeanor, physical health. You reminded me of the old days the moment I laid eyes on you. I just didn't put my finger on it until now. Is there anything else before we get going?
Where do you get this serum from?
As you probably guessed, my father is the source of the serum.
Jack, are you sure it's wise telling her all this?
In the course of my attempts to cure him, I discovered that the artifact had introduced anomalies into his blood. So the source of his insanity is also the basis of the treatments that have prolonged all our lives. The irony isn't lost on me, but if he were to escape from Parsons, I would lose my father forever. I will not allow that to happen. Not to mention that the artifact has made him paranoid, homicidally violent, and endowed with extraordinary abilities.
Exactly what abilities does he have?
Enhanced strength, unusual resistance to most kinds of physical damage. Oh, and a kind of local telekinesis, which appears to be projected by the artifact itself. That's why I've built a dampening field into his cell. Which is why we really need to stop these intruders before they turn it off. Hold on, weren't you off looking for Imogene? Did you find her?
I found her, as requested. Now, what about my pay?
Oh, yes. Edward usually handles these things. You'll want caps, I suppose? Let me see what I have. Here. I hope this is close to your usual fee.
At least there's one small comfort on this terrible day.
Before we go, I need you to understand something. When we get to Parsons, you need to do exactly what I tell you. Nothing more, nothing less. Is that clear?
Why is that so important?
If these intruders have gotten past Edward's men, they may have freed Lorenzo. I'm the only one who understands exactly how to deal with him. Is that clear enough for you?
Okay.
Good. Make sure you have whatever you'll need for a serious battle. I'll wait for you outside.
Jack, be careful. And try not to hurt him.
I love Father at least as much as you do. But you know as well as I do that if he gets free, there will only be one option.
Don't let it come to that, please.
I'll do my best, Mother. And if Imogene finally comes home, for God's sake, don't let her leave again until I get back. Now, I really do have to go.
Oh. What do you want?
Hey there.
I don't need anything right now, thank you.
Ready? Let's go. Just to be clear, under no circumstances can we allow Lorenzo to be freed from Parsons. I would have lost my father forever. I refuse to let that happen after spending so long trying to cure him. The artifact that's made Lorenzo so dangerous. I'm sure his psychosis would be cured if it could be removed. But so far, all my attempts have failed. It's fused too tightly with his nervous system. I'm well aware of the apparent conflict of interest in my father being the source of the treatment that is prolonging my own life. But I assure you that if I had the chance, I would gladly give it all up to have my father back, even for a short time. I'm well aware of the apparent conflict of interest in my father being the source of the treatment that is prolonging my own life. But I assure you that if I had the...
Billy Ward and the Dominoes are next with 60-Minute Man.
Hey, I heard what you did for old Travis. That was real nice of you.
Child kidnapped. Mother braves dangers of the Commonwealth to find missing son.
One of these houses would be a good place to set up some beds. Huh?
Please, just... I need to be alone right now.
Looking forward to that chair. You're so kind, helping me like
You came
this.
to visit. I almost thought you wouldn't.
Hey, now that you're back here in Sanctuary, how would you like a job?
A job? For me? Really?
Yeah, I think your sales experience can be a great asset.
You do? Well, that's great. I won't let you down.
You'll find what you're looking for. I know it.
Yes?
Ella Fitzgerald, folks. Good news is something often in short supply in the Commonwealth, folks. So I'm happy to be able to deliver a little bit to you. If you were one of the folks worrying in hushed tones about the whereabouts of Diamond City's most effective detective, you can rest easy. Nick Valentine
Codsworth.
is back in town.
Shall I accompany you, Mum?
None the worse for wear. While the tales
Yes,
about what
of
happened
course.
in
As you wish, Mum.
I, for one, am just glad he's back. And in one piece. And if there's any more good news to share, you'll hear it first here on Diamond City Radio. Now we've got Pistol Packing Mama from the record packing daddy named Bing Crosby.
A fine decision, Mum. Or General, if I may. The Minutemen seem... to be quite the upstanding group.
Edward's men seem to have given a good account of themselves. Not good enough, sadly. We need to get to my office. From there we can see how bad things really are. Okay, stick close, follow my orders, and I'm sure everything will be fine. Let's go.
Mom!
Hey, Codsworth.
Mom!
How do you feel about our relationship?
A difficult inquiry, Mum. I wonder the same thing myself. Things have certainly changed, and not for the better.